Hello everybody. Here on this video I'm going to be talking about pronouns and how to allow users of their M365 account, so it will be for things like Outlook and Teams and anywhere they show up in a directory inside Office 365, they can have their pronoun displayed. And it is a nice feature in M365. You can turn it on for the whole organization, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm also going to show you what you need to tell the users on how to set their pronouns and where to manage those. They can do it inside Outlook and inside Teams in their profile. A couple of places they can do it, but there is some settings that you'd expect them to be able to, or a location you'd expect them to change, and it's not there. And I want to show you what that is, so if you get any calls about that, then you can explain why that is too. And just a quick thought on it as well. If you do go and turn it off, the pronouns obviously do disappear, but if you turn it back on within 30 days, they always come back. Same way if you unlicense a user and their mail disappears, obviously. Within 30 days, you can turn it back on again, and of course, everything comes back as normal. So that's the same thing with the pronouns. It does adhere to that 30-day transition. If you wait longer than 30 days, then people are going to need to do their pronouns again. It is going to delete them, so be aware of that. But let me show you in the settings whereabouts we go and create this pronoun ability. So what we do is we go into the normal 365 Admin Center, go into the settings down here, and go into org settings. Now it is a setting inside the M365 Admin Console. It's not a setting inside the Azure AD, or should I say Entra, as we call it now. But what we do is we go in here and we go to Security and Privacy, and you'll find there is a setting here for pronouns. And quite simply, you just go and turn it on and save it. Now, I've already done it on this particular tenant because it does take a few hours to take effect. It says here it can take up to 7 hours to take effect. I found it normally to be a lot quicker than that, probably about 30 minutes to an hour possibly. But it's something you might want to just turn it on and then do it in an evening, so in the morning, and obviously it's ready for every user to be able to go in and do things with. So quickly pretend that we've waited few hours and we've come back and now we're logging in as a user. Now, what you might wonder as well is, can I set them as an admin? Can I apply them? And there isn't actually a setting inside the Azure AD or Entra where you can apply it. Let me just show you that quickly. You can see the user I'm talking about here is Bernard Moses, one of my test users in Cozy Mouse. And if I look at him and look at the properties of his account, you can see all the settings that you can go through here. There is nothing about pronouns. It is not able to be set inside here. And that's obviously with all the settings there, and I can drill down into each individual one, but it's the list before was the whole setup. And you can see it is not there. It is a user-driven identity add-on, if you like. So what you do is you would log in as Bernard, or obviously he would log in as himself there, and bring up the normal M365 console. Let me just show you that. So bring it up like this, and he would, what you'd think as well is you'd think that he could go in here and he could view his account and he could make the change in here. Well, it's not in here either. There is nothing in this whole section about setting a pronoun. So what he needs to do to change his, or set it initially or change it, is he needs to do one of two things. He can do it through Outlook and he can do it through Teams. So if he does it through Outlook, let's just jump into Outlook and show you that coming up there. What he needs to do is he needs to find his name up on this list here. So that's normally in like sent items. Go and click on one of these, find himself here, and click on it. And there, in this profile page here, he can do the add pronouns. And he can click on this, and we just that for him. Save that. And his profile is now updated. So it is pretty easy as long as you know where to find it. And it is actually done inside there. Likewise, if I went up here and I did view account, that's the same thing. It's not going to take you to the right place. You have to click on his, effectively you're finding his profile card, which is this one here. And sorry, click on that, you'll see it brings up the card, and then we can change it. Now that's the same in Teams as well. If I jump back here, go into Teams, this here, and on him, you'll find click on his profile card. You can see it's already set to him because I just did that inside of Outlook, and I could go in and edit them as much as I want to there. And there we go. So obviously once you know where to change it, it's quite a simple process. But what I'm going to do, let me just drop that down here, because if we jump back to that the main page where we set the pronoun ability, which was down in here, there is a nice page you can go to, which is Learn About Pronouns, because there is a page that you can send to your users. Now, how you find that is we hit Learn About Pronouns, you get the normal screen, which is there. Great, excellent. But what it does here, let's talk about this one here, pronouns on your profile. This is the article that Microsoft even say, share this with your users. And this has a nice little entry screen here, and it will tell them about what they need to do. And it tells them once again how to change it with Teams and Outlook. Basically, it shows them what I just told you about, which is managing that profile here, finding the card, and going from there. But this is the page you can then obviously send out to users, which is that one there. So thank you for watching. Just a very quick and short one, but quite an important one these days. People do like to have their pronouns displayed on their 365 profile. It'll show for all the internal accounts in an organization, which is obviously a good thing. We need to have those listed. People like to see them. So thank you for watching, and remember, hey, it's Mark here. I am the Cloud Geezer. Please subscribe to my channel. And by all means, visit the website, which is thecloudgeezer.com, at the Cloud Geezer across all the normal socials. You'll find all my antics, all the lighter side of what I get up to. Have a look at the Instagram account. You might find a bit of fun there as well. But yes, I wish you a very, very good day, morning, evening, weekend, whatever stage you're looking at. Once again, thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.